stencil pack because I think this is something I love to collect because they're so pretty. This is Little Things from Lucy Cards, and it's the Winter Mint collection. So it's got 3 or 4 different tones of mint. It's got little silver stars, little silver circles, and then silver sequins. And there is a couple of reindeer in. Yes, let's see if I can find one to the front. I don't know if you can see that, but there is a silver reindeer in there somewhere in the mix. So there's a few of those also in there. So I thought this was super, super pretty. Yeah, I store all my sequins in these little containers. They're actually from my husband's work. They're like sample jars sort of thingy. And they fit perfectly with all these sequins. So that's what I use. And now, let's see. Oh, one more little thingy I got was the Art Impressions Mini Action Wobblers. I've been looking at these for a while, but the big ones really didn't work with what I would use it for. So I decided to get, but then they released mini ones. So I thought that was really good. There is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 in a set, and I think they're about $4, and so I just thought it'd be something extra. The mini ones seem to be more like, because you get 12 of them, so that could be, you know, for 12 cards if you really wanted. So I just wanted to get some to try them out and see how I go, make some little critters wiggle around. Now, I finally got, this was the dies. I bought these dies ages ago, and I just thought, I'll be able to pick up the stamp set easily. Well, the stamp set was out of stock for ages, but yay, it finally came in stock. So I got it from Simon Says Stamp, and it's the Kits, I don't know how to say, whatever, Christmas, Kitsch, Christmas. It's got the beautiful deer and the bells. It's very retro-y type Christmas. I remember as a kid, so many of like these sort of styled deers on little Christmas tags and things like that. And that's what it reminded me, and I've really, really wanted it because of that. But yeah, you get 2 styles of bells, 2 styles of deers, some holly, a bow, a star, an ampersand, another star. I'm sure that's more holly, but just in a different form. And you got 2 little pine branchy type things. Oh, there's another star over here. Sentiments that come is merry, ampersand, bright, and Merry Christmas, cheer, sparkle, shine. Yeah, so great sentiments, but I really just wanted it for the deer. I just love the illustration of these deer. And I am going to enjoy making Christmas cards with this next year because I missed the boat this year. I totally made like 5 or 6 Christmas cards, and probably in July. Just because, yeah, way too busy. So card making and craftiness, though I have plenty of haul orders, I have done very little in the last 6 months. So I'm kind of looking forward to actually sitting down and playing with all of my new stamps and everything else. But I'm trying to finish off these haul orders so everything get put away, and then I can just pull out stuff and be really crafty. So here's something I got from Mama Elephant. And I did that Mama Elephant order in October when they had their anniversary sale, and this was one stamp set that I did not include in that order because I didn't think I needed it. And of course, like, their sale is of the first couple of days, and I put that in right away, like as soon as the sale was on, so I didn't have anything out of stock. And of course that was before they started showing their examples on their blog, and as soon as I saw them, I'm like, bummer. I really needed this one. So anyway, I got it from Simon Says Stamp. The dies from Mama Elephant are cheaper to buy directly from them, but the stamp sets are the same anywhere else, so I just got them from Simon Says Stamp. And what I love about it is this huge, mega huge Merry Christmas. It sits across the entire front of a card base, and I love how much of the card front it takes up. It's just beautiful. I love the font. And yeah, that's what blew me away, was the size of it. So when I actually saw it on a card, you needed to do very little. Like, you could just do ink blending on the background and then stamp the sentiment and have one little critter in the corner, and the card was finished. So I love that about it. It does come with a lot of other sentiments. It says, may you have the gift of faith, the blessings of hope, and the peace of his love at Christmas and always. Joy to the world, but most of all to you. I really like that one. You're in our hearts this magical season and always. May your holiday sparkle with joy and happiness. Let the spirit of love gently fill our hearts and home, wishing you all the happiness your holiday can hold. So they're really beautiful sentiments, and they would look stunning on the inside of a card. I kind of like that you can open up the card and you can have this really loving, sort of beautiful sentiments on the inside as well. And then you've got this great holly sort of thingy that you can easily put on the side. So yeah, this stamp set is called Merry Christmas Wishes. I think they've got a few, like a series of these ones. I don't really have any of the others, but one like said hello and one said thank you and that sort of thing. So if you really like this font, they've got quite a few different stamp sets, each with a different theme. But yeah, the Merry Christmas one. And Christmas cards are my favorite to make. Don't ask me why, but it's probably my favorite holiday, my favorite season. I miss snow because I grew up with snow at Christmas and I live in Australia now, so it's a nostalgic thing as well. People in Canada probably think you're crazy, you miss snow. I'm like, yes. And my brothers seem to think that I don't know what cold is anymore. But anyway, that's funny. So I wanted to get this one, and it's beautiful. And I got two other little things. Now this one is really interesting for me. It's from Pretty Pink Posh. I don't think I have anything at Pretty Pink Posh's as far as their stamps or dies. Like I have lots of their sequins, but this is my first. Yeah, so what I loved about this is it's very different from anything else I've seen. It has the most variety from other types of similar sets that are out there. So basically what this is it creates windows, or flaps as I like to think of them. So here there's the two perforated sides and these ones cut. So basically it'll make a window that opens that way, or flipping window open that way, depending on, like that sort of thing. So it sort of flaps open and you can have a hidden message or a critter or a scene behind it. I really like that. I kind of want to use this one here, which is an oval, more like a door, so like on an igloo. Is my thinking. You know, here's an igloo and then you sort of flap it open and you can see like a little penguin inside or something like that. I think that'd be great. This one here I kind of think of as like an advent calendar. You can easily make your own advent calendar now, a bunch of different flaps, have something behind them, or just 3 across the front of a card. I think that would be really great, and you just got, you know, either a hidden message or some little scene behind it, anything like that. I think that'd be great. This one here is sort of a bigger flap, and I reckon you could easily fit a gift card in there. Sort of if you made this flap, you could have like a hidden gift card or cash or whatever you want to give it, if you wanted to do like that sort of thing. Or you can, I sort of want to use it this way, so you die cut it once this way, die cut it that way, and suddenly it becomes shutters for like that French sort of window sort of look, and you can have a cute little scene in there, that sort of thing. So I don't know, this rounded one always makes me think of like a den, because it's that domey type shape, so I always think I'll be using it as like this is a door and it's sort of flipping open sort of thing. But yeah, that was what I wanted this one for. It's super, like there's a lot of different variety, like lots of them would be just one size or not quite as much variety, so that's why I wanted to go with Pretty Pink Posh, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. Got lots of ideas. And the last thing I've got in this order, which I am in love with and has been out of stock for ages, is a Tim Holtz stamp set, and it came out actually last year, so for Christmas 2015. And I had like, it's been sitting in my wish list since then, but because these ones are a bit more expensive, like they're the $23 stamp sets, and because I didn't get in time for last Christmas, I sort of just was going to get it, and then from like July onwards it was sold out, and I'm like, dang it, I should have got it earlier in the season. So yeah, anyway, but it's called Scribbly Christmas, and it's got basically scribbly Christmas trees, and I love it. I took the clear and sheer class from the online card classes website, and basically it's dealing with vellum and acetate and how to incorporate them in cards. Anyway, this is one of the stamp sets that they used in that class that was featured, and it reminded me that I wanted it sort of thing. So I loved these, you know, embossed in gold on acetate and vellum and all that sort of thing. I really liked the way it looked, or in white, and it's just a really scribbly, easy feel. So you got 8 different trees, It's in red rubber, cling mounted sort of thing, so I think that's really cool. And it's got heaps of sentiments, and they're in 2 fonts, so there's 6 sentiments. They're the exact same, but one's sort of... Okay, so there's 6 sentiments, and they're in 2 different fonts. So you got Season's Greetings, Merry and Bright, Oh Christmas Tree, Merry Christmas, Winter Wonderland, and Happy Holidays, and sort of the all caps font. And then you got sort of a messy handwritten one down here of the exact same, all in lowercase, of the exact same sentiments. Yeah, so I really like this. I think it'll be really good for clean and simple cards, and I think these scribbly trees will look excellent in embossing. I really want to see them embossed on all sorts of different backgrounds. You can easily do like, I'm thinking like a Northern Lights sort of background with your distress ink blending and that sort of thing, and then just have this stamped in, you know, a silver embossing pattern in the front. It would look really stunning. So I think I'm going to be using it for those clean and simple cards, and making the most of their really scribbly, messy design. So that is the Simon Says Stamp haul. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.